David Cantley entered the Australian Defence Force in 1988 and joined RAEME as a metalsmith. This is a trade very much like a boilermaker, but with the versatility to work on everything from trucks, boats to tanks. Later he transferred trades and became an aircraft structural fitter. David assumed in this role he'd never deploy overseas. How wrong he was. Here is Dave's incredible story.
It is dusk at Cantley Air Base, an armed camp of 50,000 foreign soldiers, contractors and airmen, and the logistical hub of the war in southern Afghanistan.
You land there. Whereabouts are you in Afghanistan?
Right, so we landed in Kandahar, so it's Kandahar Air Base. They've got a range. It's not really a range, it's just shooting over the mountains. It basically goes over into Pakistan. Their houses, they're made of mud, they're called koalas. And so I had a good crack at one and just went, brought the machine gun onto it and just obliterated this koala. And this American, they've got civvies over there running, and he come running and he's going, stop. And I go, so there's these people in there. Oh God. So I actually, well, we don't know, but so there's, because it was, well, we're gonna have to go and check, but we can't because the whole area is uncleared because it's landmines. That much shit everywhere in Afghan. As soon as you leave any unmanned tracks, you're taking your life into your own hands.
So this house and compound...
No, it's just a house.
Yeah, was on the range?
Yeah, it's not a range as such. It's just what they call a range.
At the back of TK?
Yeah, yeah.
How does that sit with you, Dave?
Well, that took me... I can talk about it now without ending up in tears and that, but it was... Well, it's fucked. It really is fucked. Now they didn't want to do anything about it. That was all hush hush. But I brought it up in my return my RTAPs, and it's been taken out of my RTAPs, and then I put it in my site file, and it's just one big ass. Well, you know what it's like. That's just one big ass covering after another, and this is a thing that I put into the Royal Commission. Like I said, I'll talk about it now openly because I put this into my open case for the Royal Commission.
So thinking about that incident, you know, in our minds, a range is something that's tightly controlled.
Yes.
And
there it wasn't. There was none. And it was just a big yippee shoot. That's all it was just, here's our toys, have a go with your toys, and that's all it was. It was just a big adrenaline. And they just wanted to hide it because they knew they'd fucked up monumentally. And it was, yeah. So yeah, we used to always talk to the Yanks and the Brits, and like we got along famously with the Brits. And in the end, we ended up on a bit of a swan trip to Bastion with the Brits, and that was only supposed to be a day. And yeah, the aircraft ended up going down. We had a bit of a problem with their with the hydraulics. We got attacked by Taliban on that trip. As if you just wouldn't fucking read about it. And Yeah, and 3 of them, they got shot. But with the Brits, so anyway, we didn't get any injuries. And the Brits, they actually they carry body bags, and they bring the bodies back. So we helped them put the bodies in the bags, and I don't know how, but they got the chopper going. And so we flew back to Bastion. We were only supposed to stay that night, and so but the British, their psychs, they were unbelievable, doing the psych debriefs and all that. So we were there for about 3 days. So they got through their SIGs and all that. They told our headquarters what had happened and all that, and told them that we were staying and that we were getting debriefed and all that. And
So the people that were KIA,
yeah,
were they crewmen on the British aircraft?
no, they were all Taliban.
How did you feel though, being caught up in, what was just a ride to Bastion?
Yeah, well, that was weird. I used to think I was always going to be an atheist. Oh, not an atheist, a pacifist.
Yeah.
But when when someone's firing at you, it's your life or theirs. Yeah. Yep. I never thought I could take a life, but it soon cuts in. Yeah.